You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Melody Lane inspired, and I just want to go over and show you guys some new updates in Design Space. So the first update I'm going to show you is going to be in the 7.11. That is the version that has not rolled out yet, but will be shortly. So this has to do with the text. We're going to go ahead and pull up the text here. First thing I'm going to say is there is no X here to mark off. As you see, the X is gone, so you're going to go ahead and click and then click delete, and then you can erase your text if you need to do that. Now, when the text comes up here on alignment, you will see that there is wrap off or wrap on. I'm going to keep the wrap off right now to go ahead and show you guys. So we go over to our text box. When you are on it, you don't have to erase it all. You can just start typing what you want to type. Every day is a good day. Well, I actually want to say every day is a good day to have a good day, but we are going to go with this. So text wrap is off. So what does that mean? That means if I keep typing, it's just going to continuously go across the screen. Okay, well now you can go ahead and say that is too long. I want it narrower, which you could just decrease the font size if need be. You can pull here and just pull it there to make it more narrow, or more narrow to make it smaller. Right? Or if you want to stack it, say you want it to be shorter, but you want it to be in rows, all I have to do is pull this. Now, as I pull it over, you guys are going to see it shrink and then words will pop to the lines below. This is automatically turning on your text wrap to on. So however wide I want it, it'll go ahead and put it row. So I can keep pulling it over, as you can see, and then once it gets there, it's going to pop it on the next line. And it'll keep doing this. If you go all the way down and make it really short, I mean, you can get to where it's just letters too. So that's really cool in the text wrapping. Now, you know it was on text wrap off, but if you look now, it's wrap on. So as soon as I start pulling this over, it automatically adjusts to wrap on. That's going to go ahead and wrap your font, which I think is really fun. So now I'm going to finish this since I have space. Every day is a good day to have a good day. There we go. And then say I want to widen it out some, I'll just go ahead and pull on this into how you want it. You can too if you want to click and then put that on the next line, or so to adjust it, you can do that also. Okay, now we can come to alignment and you can see you can move it all to the left, to the center, to the right, and then you can also do top, center, bottom. I don't know about you guys, but I like everything centered, so I'm just going to go ahead and put those on center. So that is the new text wrapping feature. All right, and then something that came out in 7.10 is the new Design Space profile. Now you can create your own profile. So you're gonna go over here to the hamburger menu, go ahead and choose View Profile, or it might say Add Profile if you don't have one. And then you can go ahead here, you can add a picture, and you can add a brief thing about yourself. And then add in some projects there that you wanna share. A lot of our projects are available to our Patreon supporters only. We do make occasional ones available to everyone. Well, you now have notifications. So if you see up here, I got 13 notifications. I can click on it. It's going to show me who is now following me. So it's going to give you updates on that, or if somebody liked one of your projects, it's going to let you know. You can go ahead and click on them too and follow them. Just everybody's putting awesome art out there, so let's all support one another and do that. But I think that's awesome. So if you haven't created your profile yet, go ahead and do that, definitely. And then something else that's rolling out is insert cards are customizable now. Yay! This is exciting. I know this was something Melody wanted too. So you can go ahead and now say you go to a project, pull up an insert card. I went ahead and inserted an insert card here. Now you see it has name down here. It is customizable, so I can click on this name. Don't have to erase it. I can just start typing my name. Okay, so Holly fit perfectly, but say we want to do a bigger name, like Melody. Melody does not fit within the guidelines, so we have to reduce this. Now, you see there's no arrows on the side. There's nowhere that we can pull that. There's not an unlock button. That's not going to work. Now what happens if you change the font size? Well, on this, if we change the font size, as you see, it's going to completely move. So we're not going to want to change the font size. So we're going to go ahead and click on this, and then you're going to hit detach. Now we have the word here, which we can go ahead now, and once we detached it, we can go ahead and pull that and make it so it fits. And then we can move it where we want, just like that. And then once you get it everywhere, go ahead, you're going to want to attach everything again. So I just go ahead and shift, pull over all of these, and then hit attach. All right, so that is the customizable insert cards, guys. So excited for that. And then we're going to go ahead, I'm going to show you something also that is, it's for Access members only. Now this came out in the 7.9, so you guys have probably seen this. This is the Monogram Maker. This is an Access only thing. So, but if you're not Access, you can still look at it. You're just not able to actually make the items. So here's the Monogram Maker here. First thing you're going to want to do, it's not going to show you anything until you put your monograms up in here. Your monograms, your initials. You go through here, you can see there's all different styles of monograms. You can also put frames around it. There's all sorts of different. Now this is under modern. Then you can go to elegant, and then they're going to give you elegant textiles here. If you want them all the same size, there's this one. Ooh, this one's pretty with the flowers. I love that one. Now this one isn't giving you the borders around it. So it just depends what monogram you choose and what options are on it. If I go back to this monogram here, it's going to give me those options for those frames around it again. Which there's a lot of different ones to choose from. So you can go ahead and play around and see which one you like. I like that design. And then we have handwritten for the text also. Go through there, find a font you like. Same thing. It seems the wider ones aren't going to have, the wider ones with the flourish aren't going to have the borders around them, the frames that you choose from. And then there's a vintage style. So we go to thematic. And then they're going to have different, here's different fonts you can choose. So now you're going to choose the fonts from here, and then it's going to give you the different frames that you can choose from here. Aren't these fun, guys? Ooh, that one's really pretty. It's Hawaiian floral. I love that. All right, now under thematic, it's going to give you some different options here. We have botanical, decorative. This is the decorative one. And go through all the different. Ooh, that one's fun. I like that one. I like this one too. I like a lot of them. Oh, with the moons. That's different. So, several different options. Ooh, yep, this is one of my favorites. I think this one is so pretty. It's like a mandala. It's gorgeous. And then say you wanted that to just be your first initial. Maybe you don't want your last initial. Well, go ahead and just change that one to whatever letter you want for the last one, and then it's going to go ahead and make that. So we do also have sports ones. There we go. All right, look at Melody playing football. They have football, baseball, hockey. That hockey one's really cool. That's a really neat hockey one. For the weightlifters, the crossed bats, always cool. Soccer, cheerleading even, bowling, and so on. So you can go through there also and then choose your different font you like with the different sports. You could monogram a whole thing for a sports team if you wanted. Then there's also the occasions. So graduation, that just looks weird. I got to change it to my actual initials. Graduation, wedding. How fun is that? Oh, the angel wings. Now I got Melody Lane. I had to for the angel wings. How pretty is that? That's beautiful. Kind of had a moment there, guys. And then different ones for that. For the teacher, the cupcake. I love the cupcake one. You guys, I use that on something soon that you'll see. And then they have different holidays. So they got the shamrock, pumpkin, leaves, Valentine's, snow, tooth for the tooth fairy, bunny rabbit for Easter or for something for spring, a pineapple. How fun are these? We also have an interest one. So the interest has, ooh, the deer antlers. Very cool. That can be used in lots of decor that people are doing. If for the nurse, it's a perfect one for a nurse. And a butterfly. Who doesn't love a butterfly? I make something with the butterfly also because I love the butterfly one. Doggy print and then scissors for your hairstylist. spring can, nautical themed, huge 2, sea turtle, love the sea turtle, and of course, a flamingo, which a flamingo is awesome. I do want to show you something with this though. So say we want to add this to canvas. So we're going to go ahead and go with the flamingo. Choose on mat also. It's going ahead and it went and put both of them on 2 different mats. So we have the body and the initial, and then the beaks and the legs on the separate one, which is what I was trying to do. So that is how you can go ahead and pull it apart and get it the 2 colors you want. It would be the same thing, say we wanted to use the cupcake. Let's see, the cupcake one is under occasions, I believe. It's a party. Same thing with the cupcake. So if we want to do the cupcake, we're going to do the same thing. If we see it here, we're going to go ahead and hide this. We're just going to get rid of this and that there. Now, again, you would think it's going to cut the 2 different colors. We hit make it. We are going to see it's cutting it all on one. So we're just going to do the exact same thing to that. So I'll just show you guys again. Click on it, ungroup, click, detach. Then we can go ahead and pull this off. Now, again, this one is separated from the top. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll my mouse over here and then hit attach. You could also choose both over here. You would click on it and hit shift and then choose which ones you need and then go ahead and hit attach. You can, if I want to reverse what I did, say I want the initials to match the top of my cupcake, I'm going to go back, and these are still separate there, and I could do it like that. I'm going to pull the cupcake base out, and I'm going to go ahead and take my mouse and pull it over those 2. Hit attach. That is going to make those 2 the same there. Then I can have the frosting match the initials. So now when I cut it, it's going to cut on 2 different mats. So my first mat is going to be the bottom of the cupcake, and my second mat is going to be the initials and the frosting. That way you can customize it how you want it. But that is, like I said, only for Access members. You can go ahead and play around with it if you're not Access, but you will not be able to cut it. But I think that's a super fun addition. I love the different monograms that you can do. Monograms are pretty popular. Like I said, I use this to make a license plate for the front of my car because here we don't have to have a front license plate. So that is all with the latest updates for Design Space. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you to our supporters. If you guys have any questions, just ask below and we will try to get back to you with answers. Thanks everyone. Happy crafting and have a craftastic rest of your week.